What comes to your mind when you think of the world's largest construction projects? You'd be on the right track if you guessed airports, canals, and subways. What's up guys, welcome to another video of Luxaryio. Before approving a mega project, a highly specific set of circumstances must be evaluated. There are no blueprints or shortcuts for constructing a world-changing mega project. Each one must be conceived and built from the ground up, frequently in the face of significant red tape and criticism. Mega project builders embrace the unknown, even when faced with enormous quantities of risk and large cost overruns. Simultaneously, successful mega projects can achieve things that have never been done before. They can be the pinnacles of human achievement, and marvels like the International Space Station and the United States Interstate highway system have already revolutionized the globe. They're not called mega projects for anything, and when they say huge, they mean big. So let's get into the number of biggest mega projects in the world. Before we continue, kindly subscribe to our channel and click on the notification bell to get updates on more videos like this from us. We are starting with the strategic master plan, Sao Paulo, Brazil. Brazil's biggest city is undergoing a mega project facelift, the Sao Paulo Strategic Master Plan. It promotes sustainment and people-oriented development, including 717,000 new homes, wider pavements, dedicated cycle and bus lanes, plus the creation of numerous green spaces. Approximately 1.2 million Sao Paulo residents live in favelas, concrete and iron shanty towns, or abandoned building downtown, called cortices. According to the master plan, 240,000 of the new residential units will be designated as affordable. Completion is expected by 2030. Next is the Great Garuda, Jakarta, Indonesia. Jakarta, the capital of Indonesia, is the fastest sinking city in the world. The metropolis of 36 million people, which is prone to flooding, is sinking at a rate of 5 to 10 centimeters a year. Without a mega project to protect it, the low-lying city could be submerged and its entire population displaced by 2050. The National Capital Integrated Coastal Development (NCICD) Master Plan has an estimated cost of $40 billion. It includes the construction of a massive 32-kilometer seawall known as the Great Garuda, in the shape of the Indonesian mythical bird. Construction of the seawall has been started and delayed many times, but completion is optimistically scheduled for 2025. We have the ITER France, the International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor. It's an energy project between 35 nations that's currently under construction on the 180-hectare site in southern France. The collaboration is building the world's largest tokamak, a magnetic fusion device. It has been designed to prove the feasibility of fusion as a large-scale and carbon-free source of energy based on the same principles that power the sun. 39 buildings and technical areas house the ITER tokamak and its plant systems. The heart of the facility, the tokamak building, is a 7-story structure. It's made of reinforced concrete that sits 13 meters below the platform level and 60 meters above. Construction of the vast building, which began in 2013, requires the development of 10 different types of concrete to shield workers from radiation. The $20 billion center is due to come online in 2025. The Great Man-Made River Project, Libya. The Great Man-Made River, or GMR, has been an ongoing project since 1985. To this day, it's classed as the largest irrigation project in the world, and upon completion, it will supply water to more than 350,000 acres of arable land. Not only will it assist Libyan farmers with its produce, but it will also increase the availability of clean drinking water in the majority of Libya's urban centers. The water source of the GMR is the Nubian Sandstone Aquifer System, the world's largest known fossil water aquifer system, and the project's completion is slated for 2030. Next is the Beijing Airport in China. Unsurprisingly, as China looks to stamp its dominance on every aspect of global life, its construction projects grow in size. The Beijing International Airport is eventually surpassing Dubai's Al Maktoum International Airport, listed above, in cost, total square miles, and passenger and plane capacity. The project's first phase was completed in the time for the 2008 Olympiad, and teams behind the construction intend to complete the further expansion by 2025. CHUWO Shinkansen in Japan. Moving swiftly along the worldwide rail network, Japan's officially named linear CHUWO Shinkansen high-speed rail line will transport passengers 286 kilometers from Tokyo to Nagoya in a mere 40 minutes. The trains on this line will power along at approximately 313 miles per hour and are based on the country's world-leading superconducting magnetic levitation, or maglev system. Approximately 86% of the new line will be underground, so it will require extensive tunnel construction. The project is scheduled for completion by 2027 before work continues to extend the line onwards to Osaka, the high-speed railway United States. The California High-Speed Railway Network project was started back in 2015 with an estimated completion date somewhere in 2029. Though COVID-19 may disrupt that, the high-speed trains will connect 8 of the 10 largest cities in the state, reaching from San Diego down to the south to San Francisco up north. The project has 2 planned phases. Phase 1 will connect Los Angeles to San Francisco. Phase 2 will extend connections to San Diego and nearby Sacramento. The high-speed rails show the West Coast state's drive for sustainability, as each 200-mile-per-hour train will be 100% electric, powered only by renewable energy. We have the London Crossrail project. Did you know that the London Underground system of trains was the first of its kind? A lot of people don't. Fun fact aside, to this day, the London Underground continues to grow exponentially larger. Currently, teams are coming to the end of an almost 13-year project, adding 26 miles of tunnel connection to 40 stations to the existing network of the Elizabeth Line. The bill? An estimated $23 billion. Currently, delivery of the Elizabeth Line, which was already in its complex final stages, is being completed at a time of great uncertainty due to the risk and potential impacts of further COVID-19 outbreaks. The team behind the scenes expects to bring the line into passenger service as soon as practically possible, possibly in the first half of 2022. The South-North Water Transfer Project, China. If you've ever looked at China's population distribution and water resources, I have no idea why you would, you'll notice that it's a little lopsided. The north of the country contains over half of the population, but just 20% of the country's water resources. It's a huge disparity. To address the issue, the Chinese government has set aside funds for the construction of 3 massive canals. Each canal will be over 600 miles long and will transport water from China's 3 main rivers to the country's northern regions. The project will take little under 50 years to complete and will provide an amazing 44.6 billion cubic meters of water every year. Next is the International Space Station, space. Okay, so it's not really in the world, but it is off the world. The International Space Station, or the ISS, built by a cooperation of 50 nations and 5 space agencies, is due to undergo $60 billion in upgrades. The current recommendation expansion plans, which have not yet been completed, might cost more than $1 trillion. If the expansions are approved, the ISS will be able to accommodate up to 1 million people. Dubai Land, Dubai. Isn't it true that the Walt Disney World is enormous? Consider combining 3 and cramming them into a single site. That is what the Dubai World intends to do with the Dubai Land complex. The $64 billion destinations would cover 278 square kilometers and will have 6 sections: ecotourism, health facilities, hotels, science attractions, sports centers, and for adrenaline addicts, entertainment parks. Because the project is unique to Dubai, it's only inevitable that it will set a record. On this occasion, Dubai Land will include the world's largest hotel with 6,500 rooms and a 10 million square foot shopping mall. However, you'll have to wait until 2025 to see it for yourself. Following Dubai Land is Jubal II, Saudi Arabia. Jubal II is a 22-year-long project that claimed to create an industrial city from the desert sands 3 decades ago. The second phase of the Jubal development, the world's largest civil engineering project, began in 2014 with an expansion budget of $11 billion. Jubal will have at least 100 industrial plants, an 800,000 cubic meter desalination plant, more than 530 miles of railway and road, and 350,000 barrel per day oil refinery when completed. The project is expected to be completed in 2024 with approximately 50,000 residential units added to the industry city by 2026. Lastly, we have the Al Maktoum International Airport, Dubai. If you've ever seen London Heathrow, you'll understand what a large airport looks like. That's 4.6 square miles, which pales in comparison to the incredible 21 square mile area of Al Maktoum International Airport. Dubai's Al Maktoum Airport is intended to handle 200 wide-body planes at any given time, and it's only going to get bigger with the airport's second expansion, which has no set completion date and is anticipated to cost a staggering $32 billion. And that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let us know in the comment section what you think of these projects, and if you have any we didn't mention, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and smash that notification bell so you don't miss wonderful content like this from us. Thanks for watching. Until next time.